Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today, the Game Awards have unveiled their nominees for all of the various categories. There's a lot of categories. There's obviously the Game of the Year, Game Direction, Narrative, etc. And like so.
Well, we already know what
creator...
Game of the Year is at their writers.
Yeah, but unfortunately that's not eligible to be nominated because it comes out after like they cut off the voting. So it could be up next year for like the multiplayer. Which, if it is, I'm 100% voting for that. Like, no question about that. But yeah, so the funny thing is, this website is broken. It's been 12 hours since, like, the Game Awards, like, opened their, like, website. You can't vote yet. And, like, only the first 3 up here, like, work. Like, I don't understand. They've had all day to, like, get their website up and running. It's been 12 and a half hours since they announced the nominees, and it's just not working. How?
Well, we're not here to complain about this non-functional website.
No, but the Game Awards website is about as non-functional as the Game Awards' security that one time the dude ran up on stage. Good job, guys. But yeah, we'll start with the nominees. So I pulled up Polygon just to, like, have a list. So we'll start at the bottom, which is stuff like most anticipated Game of the Year.
Where's their writers?
That's next year. These are 2026 games. So we have 007 First Light, which is the James Bond game. GTA 6, which is probably going to win because it's GTA 6. We have Marvel's Wolverine, which is about to get absolutely crushed by GTA 6 because I think it now officially comes out like a month before GTA 6, so it's just doomed now.
Okay, you say that, but you also assume that GTA 6 isn't going to get delayed again.
Yeah, if it doesn't get delayed again, Wolverine is screwed. Like, I'm going to get both, but... man, they're screwed.
No, you don't understand, because GTA 6 might just keep getting delayed.
It just never comes out. It's the equivalent. It's just the modern Half-Life 3.
It's like Half-Life 3.
It's just never coming out. Funny thing is, by the way, rumors indicate Half-Life 3 might launch with this new Steam machine. Like how Half-Life Alyx launched with the VR headset they made like 5 years ago.
I'll see it when I
Me too. I'll see it when I see it. I have no faith in Valve to make a video game that isn't just that hero shooter they're making that's in perpetual development. But yeah, most anticipated games, we also have Resident Evil Requiem, which is, I guess, Resident Evil 9, right? Because 7 was the first person one, 8 was the last one, and then Requiem's like the new one coming out next year, which I
don't know. Q looks like a 9, so it probably fits.
Yeah, I forgot. I don't know. I've never played a Resident Evil game, chat, so I don't know anything about it. I've also never played a Witcher game. Every time I have tried to start Witcher 3, I get an hour in, and I'm just like, either I go, this is just a lot of systems, I'll deal with this later, or there's another game that comes out that I care more to play. So I just can never start Witcher 3.
Well, that's never a good sign.
No, there's just other stuff that I want to play more. Like, I think when Witcher 3, when I wanted to play it years ago, on my Steam Deck, like, there was another game that came out, and I'm like, oh. Because, like, Witcher 3 is, like, from 2015, so, like, it works on anything. But I just never find the time to, like, dig deep into it, which is why it's on my streaming list of us eventually playing it.
Well, that means it's also going to be amount.
Yeah.
But anyway...
Yeah, so, I mean, what do you think? So we've got some decent options, though notably they're all...
I hate all of these options.
I know you hate all of these options. I mean... honestly, I kind of just... I know GTA 6 is going, but I honestly want to play the Bond game really bad, 007 First Light, because, like, it's from the Hitman guys. It's like, they should know what they're doing. I hope. The trailer looked good, but, I mean, there's been games with good trailers that are just crap. Cyberpunk. No Man's Sky.
There are many of those. There's more of those
I know.
than there are games that have good trailers that are actually good.
So, like, I don't know, maybe it could be good, but I don't know. I'm just waiting on all of these to, like, come out. But I'm going to go with... I'll just go with 007, because there hasn't been... I mean, there's been James Bond games since GoldenEye, but I know that none have really hit since GoldenEye, just because of it's GoldenEye, you know? But it's also, like, a 20-year-old video game, so who knows? I guess at least this time they'll have a right stick to work with for aiming. Because you're aiming and you're shooting in GoldenEye is both the center stick on the N64 controller. Because someone thought that was a good idea in 1998. But yeah.
Well, people thought a lot of things are a good idea.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Up next, Content Creator of the Year, we have Kajal, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical, Sakura Miko, and the Burnt Peanut.
I literally don't know who this Burnt Peanut is.
Apparently, they're a VTuber that's just a peanut that's like looks slightly burnt, and they play. What's the extraction shooter that everyone is like? I really like this game, but I also hate it. Tarkov. They're a Tarkov streamer.
This sounds incredibly one-note and boring. Why?
I mean, like, it's the same as, like, any other content creator that just plays, like, one game, you know? But I don't know. I'm
like, was Escape from Tarkov that popular?
It is, yeah. Escape from Tarkov is still popular even though people, like, hate it. It's kind of like League of Legends. People play it, but they absolutely despise it and the developers.
I see.
It's the same thing. It's a mess.
We really do live in one hell of a gaming.
Yeah.
But the other two I don't even know about. Moist Critical and Sakura are the top two. Moist Critical and I've at least heard of. Sakura Miko, well...
She's a VTuber?
She's a Hololiver.
Ah, so she's got a good chance. Okay. Yeah, so Kai Cenat is like a IRL streamer. Like, but he's not like a nuisance streamer for the most part. Like, he just goes around and just films stuff that's going on, but like he just kind of hangs out and actually explores more about the world. He's the opposite of that dude that went to Japan and was a nuisance. Like, he actually is like, whenever someone tells him, hey man, you shouldn't do that, he goes like, oh crap, my bad, I don't want to do that then. Like, he actually learns from his mistakes.
So this guy already sounds better than
what does he do? Oh, he's League Degen. Okay, so he plays League.
Okay, so I don't care about this guy either.
Nope, I don't care. Nope. I mean, here, fuck it, Daniel. You can have Miko. Let's go with the Hollow VTuber.
I mean, like, Miko's funny. Miko's funny. She pushes a lot of boundaries, but she's also very down to earth.
I like that in the
Not to say that Moist Critical isn't.
Oh yeah, Charlie's very, like, he's just super chill about whatever. Like, he just doesn't really deal with shit. And whenever there's drama, he always just wins by just not being an asshole.
I mean, my problem with how he addresses drama is more that, like, he's poking it with a stick from a distance. Yeah. But he's still poking it, which I'm not a
Yeah, drama's just exhausting. I don't know, let's go with Miko. By the way, speaking of Hololive, I saw Fuamoko crash their PC with Kafka when they were playing Star Rail. Like, not even in, like, that they have her, in the intro sequence where the game gives you Kafka to try out. Apparently they set their settings too high and it crashed their entire stream.
Nice.
But yeah. Best esports team. Oh good, it's a bunch of games. Who cares? Fuck, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just giving it to Vitality because I like Counter-Strike.
No, beyond the normal, I don't give a shit. I've never even heard of that middle or that fourth one.
It's Chinese. It's Chinese.
Oh well, that explains everything.
What is this? I'm googling what this is. It's.
So it's League, but a mobile game.
It's Chinese mobile League. It's an multiplayer online battle arena.
Who asked?
It came out in 2016, dude. I've never heard of this game. Sure, I don't know. I'm not voting for that. Fuck it. I'm giving it to Vitality because I like watching Counter-Strike 2 tournaments on my, like, clips from CS2 tournaments. Because, like, those people are actually good at what they do, and it's a legible esport where I can understand what the hell is happening. Whenever I watch Valorant, I give up because of all this special bullshit. I'm like, okay, there's a wall, and now there's smoke, and, like, now there's, like, it's just a mess. I can never get into Valorant. Even when I, like, tried playing it when they released the beta in 2020, I was like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, fuck it. Team Vitality, Counter-Strike. Alright, best esports athlete. Rock, Shobi, Forsaken, Kakru, Menard, and Zywoo.
I have no idea who these people are.
Isn't Forsaken, like, who is Forsaken? Isn't he, like, the god of League or whatever the fuck? Right? No. Like, who is Forsaken? He sounds familiar.
You're thinking of Faker.
Oh, yeah. Who's Forsaken? Streamer. Who is he? I opened an incognito. Who is Forsaken? I can't.
He's Forsaken.
He's Valorant, I think. Sure, why not? Alright, I'm just skipping that. I don't know who any of these people are. I've heard of Forsaken, but I got it wrong, so I don't know. Best esports game. My god, why? I play none of these. I'm giving it to CS2 again. Screw it.
Yeah. Why is it the same? I get it that there's only so many esports games, but
It's the same
why?
5 every year. Like, all they did was swap out, like, Fortnite for this. Because they want that Chinese audience representation. Which they play Valorant anyway.
Is this saying something about how few games actually have esports teams or something?
I think it's how many few games have esports teams, and how much, like, every league just loses a absolute shitload of money that unless the dev makes enough money to support the league just dies. Like, Overwatch League doesn't exist anymore because Blizzard just gave up on it after Overwatch 2.
Right.
Like, because it just costs too much money to run.
I know, but, like, I'm more also thinking of, say, like, Pokemon.
Yeah, they don't have Pokemon in here, they don't have Call of Duty, they don't have, like, a lot of esports stuff. It's just... all these are basically PC games. These are just PC games.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious as to what they define.
There's no Rocket League here either. I know Rocket League has at least a decent, popular enough, like, esports team. It's not the most popular, but people like watching it because it's basically just soccer. Like, I like playing Rocket League every few months or so just because it's soccer with exploding cars.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they should change this up.
Yeah, they need to, like, have a rule that's like, okay, you can't nominate shit like 5 times in a row. Have something else, please. I don't know. I feel like
I'd also like to point out that the one year they had Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah, when that was nominated for every... Yeah, get ready for the fun. But no, like, I don't know. I don't care. CS2. Up next, Games for Impact. So these are games that are like, you know, help the medium along with like reaching new people or like new perspectives. I haven't heard of any of these except for South of Midnight, which I know was that Xbox exclusive where the graphics, the frame rate looked weird on purpose. But it was like set in like a magical version of like New Orleans or something. So fuck it, I'll vote for that because it looked kind of interesting.
Well, see, I was going to say I've only heard of Wanderstop because
really?
Doug's brother made that one.
Who?
The person that made the Stanley Parable.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Unfortunately, that's about all the extent of my knowledge.
I literally only know South of Midnight from trailers I've seen from Microsoft when they were like, this game's coming out soon because it's like one of their like indie games they publish. I don't know.
I'll leave it to you.
I'm going with South of Midnight because it's the only one I've really heard of. I don't know. Like, I don't know these games. I can't say on them because it's just not my thing. Like, we've honestly on this stream, other than like Star Route, we've been playing just old games. Like, we have just played old stuff that does
either old or indie.
Yeah, pretty much. Indie. Like, we've played niche indie. Like, we played oh my god, like Last Command. Like, we played that. Magnolia. Yeah, we played Last Command, Enter Magnolia, games that like don't get the attention they honestly deserve. Like, everyone's like, oh, Hollow Knight. I'm like, well, Magnolia is also good. I don't know. Whatever. We're going to move on to the next topic because I don't have anything to say. Best debut indie game. We have Blueprints, Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 with its first nomination. Best Palette, Dispatch, and Megabonk. I've heard of Dispatch. I've seen people talk about Megabonk, and obviously I know what the fuck this is.
Alright, so I know everything but that middle one. Blueprints is some kind of like... It's like escape or roguelike escape room simulator. From what I understood of it.
Oh, I see on Steam.
It looks pretty interesting, but I can't necessarily say whether or not I think that it's a really great game. I think
I like the art
the problem is that people are conflating the fact that you can play it a lot with the fact that it's unique and vastly interesting.
It's more variety, like, is interesting rather than the game itself.
Yeah, not to say that I don't, or like I said, I haven't played the game, so I can't really make that great of a call.
Yeah.
However, I don't think that a puzzle game should define an industry like that, or at least the way we think of how a great game is. Not to say that it isn't a great game, but
we have played some good puzzle games. Like, we played, we played the ship one. What was that called again? I forgot.
Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yeah, we played Return of the Obra Dinn. We played What Remains of Edith Finch. Like, we've played some puzzle games, and I'm straight ass at them. But, like, I don't know. Those are, like, fine. I don't think they're, like, really, like, The most crazy thing?
They're not engaging is the problem.
No.
Or like a bit like it's hard to equivocate this because like yeah, of course it's not gonna pop out on you like Honkai 3.7 or the final fight of Ender the Laser Last Command. But
it's
also just kind of, yeah, but it also is just the cycle of solving a mystery each and every. It's not really.
Yeah, it's always the same shtick.
Yes.
Yeah. So
let's see.
I've never heard.
So Claire Obscure.
So that's nominated like I think 12 times, by the way. So I'm down to just skip that for this one.
Well, that's fair enough.
My God.
But well, I don't think we really need to talk about that one.
No, that is clearly like the biggest game that's come out this year in terms of like an independently made game, other than like Silk Song.
I mean, like, they did put their best foot forward for it.
Absolutely. So. I haven't played it yet. It's on my list to eventually play it, but like, no, I mean, they clearly have done a good job. They've sold a lot of sales. The literal president of France said, "Good job," like, you know, because it's a French game. Like, they've clearly done a good job, and they've even said, like, yeah, we want to make more Clair Obscur games, but different from Expedition 33. Like, they want Clair Obscur to be the franchise, but they don't want to make just Expedition 34, Expedition 30. Like, they don't want to do that. They want to do something else.
Like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like, where it's like a different shtick each time. I expect them to stick in sort of the fantasy-ish genre, but who knows? Their next game is probably like at least 5-6 years away, which I'm fine with that.
Anyway, Dispatch, as I understand it, is like a story-based game wherein you're a normie in a superhero world, but you're like trying to work through all the superheroes' problems.
Yeah. It's like you're a therapist and also like a 911 dispatcher.
Yeah, so it's an interesting concept, though. I haven't seen any.
I've seen some good clips that make it look interesting. Like, the writing actually is pretty solid from what I've seen. Like, it's not, like, overly stupid. Like, they actually take it with respect. Like, so Dispatch seems interesting from the clips I've seen. Obviously, I've seen those clips out of context, so I have no context. But, like, people seem to quite enjoy that game, and it's on my list of stuff to play eventually.
And Mega Bonk, I've heard, is just the violence, so...
I'm Googling Mega Bonk. Yeah, it is.
Like
it's
a very
survival game where you. Okay, it's basically. It looks like it's a 3D version of Vampire Survivors.
Okay, well that's just. That's
actually, yeah, it does. Holy shit.
Yeah, all right. So it's okay, but probably not.
No, I'm not gonna nominate that. No.
No, I'll leave it to you.
I'll go with Dispatch just because Expedition 33 is nominated for so much crap. Like, holy shit.
I would go for yeah. Dispatch is.
What do you want? What do you think? Like,
I was gonna say potentially Blueprints still, despite what I was saying about it, but I think Dispatch.
Yeah. Community support.
Taking some...
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. So community support, we have Baldur's Gate 3, which I believe added mod support this year, so that's why they're excited with that. Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. So Baldur's Gate 3 added mod support, like official mod support, so people can now just kind of do whatever. So that's good for them. Final Fantasy 14 still seems to be going strong. Fortnite is Fortnite. It's a forever game that's ongoing and currently has the Simpsons.
I honestly don't really count Fortnite as a
its own topic, honestly.
Well,
I mean, like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I just don't really think much. I've said my piece on Fortnite before, but it's just an amalgamation of random shit that pretends to be fancier than it actually is.
It's basically just a giant ad as a video game at this point, honestly.
Yes.
Like, you can have a team of Homer Simpson, Batman, like, it's just all this nonsense. And it's like, okay. Like,
yeah,
I mean, other than a battle royale, what do you got? I mean, there's the community levels, but like,
like it's Gmod.
It is just Gmod. I mean, it is with the community like things. So it basically just is Gmod, but like running on a newer engine because it's UE5.
The frick did I just walk in on?
We're talking about community support games right now, Greg. We're on this category. And we have Helldivers 2, which has gotten decent updates, but I've heard, like, lately it's been kind of... Like, apparently they're, like... Even the devs themselves admit, like, yeah, we've kind of bit off more than we can chew lately, so it might be a bit before we have an update, because we're going to focus on performance stuff, which is at least a few months away, which kind of should do that, because, like, it's been pretty bad on PC, the performance, from what I hear. Like, crashes are pretty frequent now, which, hey, maybe you should just, like, slow down on updates for a bit and fix performance problems. Do a Snow Leopard-esque update. Nope, that's Nature Live Service. And we have No Man's Sky, which still... Jesus Christ, that game still gets updates, and they're always massive. They added better, like, make your ship cool support than Starfield from Bethesda. Like, so pathetic. Like, that's one of their biggest things they did this year. I mean, what do you think of, like, these games? Oh, hi, Barkley. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I would probably give it to Baldur's Gate or Final Fantasy.
I'll give it to Baldur's Gate, because, like, it's a one-and-done purchase. There's no subscription, and there's mod support, so like people can just kind of do whatever now. Like that game will basically live forever because of mods. Like even after the devs are officially done updating it, whenever they're done updating it, it has mod support. I expect someone to fully eventually make just Call of Duty inside of Baldur's Gate. That would be hilarious, just to do that. Make a better COD game than COD, which this year is not that hard. Holy God. We have Baldur's Gate. Best adaptation. So this is games turned into movies or shows.
Minecraft. It's not that first one.
Yeah, Minecraft. We haven't watched Minecraft yet, but Minecraft has devolved into just chicken jockey. I'm sure there's more in the movie than there is.
I don't believe you.
But we'll eventually watch it with mic on because it just looks dumb. But it made almost $1 billion, so screw us, I guess.
If it actually turns out to be good, I will laugh.
Yeah, me too.
If it turns out to be as bad as we expect, I will still laugh.
Yeah, it'll be entertaining whether it's good or trash. Devil May Cry, which got the anime adaptation, which I heard was pretty good. We got Splinter Cell Deathwatch, which I've actually just straight up never heard of. But I guess Ubisoft is doing something with Splinter Cell at this point, because my god, that's a dead franchise to them. Last of Us Season 2. Oh boy, I heard that was not good.
Oh boy.
Because it's basically the same as Last of Us 2, where the gameplay is actually really good, but like the story is ass. Because like they just followed the story from the second game. And everyone's like, why did you do that? This game has a terrible story.
You should have done an episode 3 again. Stop focusing on the story. Do something.
Because you picked the part of the game that everybody hates. And says, well, we need that.
I've not actually heard of Until Dawn.
So Until Dawn is like it's the movie version of the video game, and so the video game came out like a decade ago, where it's a bunch of group of friends who are facing a deadly threat on a remote mountain. There's branching storylines based on player choices, where if like you have to like keep your friends alive by making the right choices until like the morning. Apparently, I just googled, and the movie apparently changes that to time travel. So what the fuck?
I mean, that does sound about equivalent to how you would do it in a single shot.
I mean,
it's kind of like this whole Steins Gate or Steins Gate Zero anime situation.
Where so good.
Well, yeah, no, but like it's the whole thing of you have branching timelines. What are you supposed to do when you have to do it all in a continuous thing? More time travel bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to just give it to Devil May Cry because I heard it's really good.
This is the only one that vaguely sounds good.
Because apparently they just went, we're gonna just go fucking nuts and do the dumbest shit possible, which is basically just Devil May Cry.
That is like, Devil May Cry.
You know what we can do? Just really stupid crap. Like apparently there's 8 episodes, and they made a second season. Apparently it's like actually good, the show, because it just went off the rails, which is kind of the point. Like, DMC5 is not extremely popular for a reason, you know? Up next, best VR game. I don't play VR. Who cares?
I will leave this up to you.
I don't play any of these games. I'm down to just honestly skip the category. Hello, Barkley. My dog is more interesting than virtual reality, chat.
That's real reality.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is virtual reality and augmented reality. So it's like, do you want to put on a a full-on like Valve Index, or do you want to put on a Vision Pro? Which, no. So I'm skipping that because who cares? Best strategy sim game: Civ 7, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Everlast Chronicles, Jurassic World Evolution 3, The Alters, Tempest Rising, 2 Point Museum. I'm assuming we're like Jurassic World.
Proper Civ game.
I heard Civ 7 is like not good.
Okay, so we can cross that one out.
Cross that one out with prejudice.
Anyway, Final Fantasy Tactics, I heard it came out, but I'm not familiar with
nothing of it.
Jurassic World Evolution 3 is literally just the same game, but they finally made a game that's vaguely on par with Prehistoric Kingdom. It only took them 3 fucking tries to do it.
I love when park simulators just take forever to get to the point. That's pretty much how all of them
Here's the thing, too. It would be bad if it was just that it took them a while to get to the point. It took them 3 games, 2 of which have full sets of DLC to get to this. So people had to buy a full $60 game, buy DLC for the $60 game, only for them to realize, no, wait, we need to redo this, make another $60 game, chill out roughly the same DLC for that game, and then they finally came around and said, wait, hold on, maybe there are things that we should have added in the first 2 games that we'll add in this game. And now we have a game that's playable.
I'll give them props. It's actually $60 and not $70 like most games.
I think at some point one of the games was $70.
It probably didn't sell well, but I think I own Jurassic World either 1 or 2 on EGS for free.
You own 2, I own 1 because I played it for 2 hours and couldn't return it in time.
But yeah, we've got that. The Alters, which I am not familiar with.
Tempest Rising sounds familiar, but I cannot for the life of me.
Googling it. Let me Google that. Let's see.
And 2 Point Museum,
It's an RTS game set on Earth after a nuclear war.
Wait, Tempest Rising?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
And
yeah,
I'm definitely
it's an
thinking
RTS
of a
game.
different, I think.
Yeah, no, it's RTS as hell. Like, here's one of the images from Steam.
I mean, I believe you.
Why does this screenshot just look like the town from the one Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies map? It looks like the Black Ops Zombies map that they're turning into a Battle Royale map.
This looks like somebody couldn't figure out if they wanted to play Advance Wars or StarCraft.
It does look like... Yeah. No, it legit looks like the town from Black Ops 6 Zombies.
Well, I'll take your word for it. Anyway, 2 Point Museum, I've heard, is a fairly good museum sim game. I haven't really seen any gameplay of it, though, mine. But I'm willing to give it to that one because there's a literal lack of actual options here.
Got it. By the way, tell me that screenshot doesn't look the same, basically.
That screenshot doesn't look the same, basically.
Oh, really? You don't think? I think it looks... Okay, great. Well, does it look the same to you or not?
It doesn't really look the same, no.
Really? It looks really similar to me.
I mean, the architecture is significantly different to the point that I have a hard time drawing parallels.
I don't know. Just the aesthetic looks like the same to me.
Agree to disagree.
So what are we giving it to?
I say 2 Point Museum because literally nothing else.
Alright, 2 Point
Museum.
Maybe
I say Fantasy Tactics, but I know nothing about that.
Yes, 2 Point Museum.
I say take it away from Civ 7. As long as Civ 7 doesn't get it, I'm happy.
Worst part about Civ 7, it's not made by Luigi. Luigi didn't work on it.
That's not nearly the worst part.
That is really funny, though. That is really, really funny, though. That Civ 6 was worked on by him. Best sports game. Basically FIFA, F1, Mario Kart.
Crossworlds.
Yeah, we're 100% going with Sonic. Sonic's a much more competent game, and also the character stuff is much more fun than Mario, where it's like, Mario, Peach, Bowser. Like, I will give Mario Kart more props. There's like cows and piranha plants and other shit. But like, whatever. I will go with Sonic because it's like, do you want to see Sonic race against Ichiban and Steve and Joker? Here you go. So I'm giving it to Sonic, honestly, because why not? It looks more fun. I haven't played it yet, but I will play it at some point.
I want to see Sonic race against Joker from Dark Knight.
Craig, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually sneak in some DLC to get like Batman or something in there.
Well, I saw that SpongeBob's.
Yeah, I did see that SpongeBob is coming to the game, so that's fun.
Anyway.
Up next, RPG we have Avowed, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 with its first nomination, Monster Hunter Wilds, which I heard is fine, but the performance on PC is literal trash, Outer Worlds 2, which I heard is mid as hell.
I have not heard of Avowed, or I heard of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for it. Monster Hunter Wilds is very much just another Monster Hunter. I would barely qualify it as an RPG. And Outer Worlds,
It's Outer Worlds.
I would be fine with giving it to Clair Obscur.
Same.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Like, it is an RPG, and it is
a real RPG. It is a turn-based RPG that has some elements that are also like the 1,000-Year Door, where you can like do dodge mechanics. Like, and someone finally took that, yeah. And the art style, my god. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I actually saw some gameplay, and it's kind of neat. It's like a branching-ish story where like you just go around this like the medieval like Europe and you do stuff, and there's like actually characters that are just straight up like historical figures. It's actually kind of interesting.
Matt, you have described this incredibly poorly.
I'll show you some gameplay later. It actually looks kind of fun, but like, I don't know.
That wasn't the point or the issue. But
whatever, I suck at describing things. Fine.
That was the point and the issue.
Great. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy XIV again, Fortnite again, Helldivers again, Marvel Rivals, No Man's Sky
I honestly don't want to give it to any of these outside of maybe Final Fantasy, and only because I think Final Fantasy has just very good consumer support.
Yeah, they've actually done a good job at supporting the game after it was abysmal at launch.
Like, everybody else is just kind of like their levels of support. No Man's Sky is probably second, and only because they had a game that's already finished, but might as well.
Yeah, they went and actually like fixed it and added a bunch of stuff that not only people were like, why isn't this there at launch? But they were like, here's a new cool thing that you didn't think we would ever add to the game. Like, they actually do a good job. Like, and it's clearly working out for them. So
anyway, so yes.
Let's give it to Dawn Trail or... let's give it to Dawn Trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our Rivals is fine. I don't know. It's Overwatch.
It's fine, but I really don't think that it's getting...
It gets enough support to live.
Yeah, it's like... It's like on its deathbed, but they keep pumping it with enough life force to keep it alive.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a game that like consistently is about to die until they push out a new update that keeps everyone interested for the next 4 weeks.
I wouldn't say it's bad enough to call it that it's on life support, but they've let it get uncomfortably close.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, they need to push out content faster. I don't know.
Anyway.
Best mobile game. We have Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, and Uma Musume. We're 100% going with Uma Musume. I do not doubt that for a second. We are all going with Uma Musume.
Ironically and otherwise.
We are all going with Uma Musume. By the way, no Hoyoverse games nominated this year. Not a single one.
See,
no Zenless, no Star Rail, no Genshin, nothing.
See, I feel like this is hilarious given Star Rail.
Yeah, no, like Star Rail had a banner year, and they're like, nope, horses.
Here's the thing, though. This really reeks of, we're gonna not show favoritism of the same games over and over again, which is very funny given the favoritism that we saw earlier with the esports games.
Yeah, by the way, Greg, all the esports games are exactly the ones you think of. They're like CS2, League, Valorant, etc.
But anyway,
that's probably because these people who write these lists can't conceptualize of other things as esports.
Nope. We were like, where's Pokemon? Where is, like, anything else? Like, there's just nothing here. So we're going with Uma Musume. We're going with the Horse Girls chat.
Where's Armored Core Verdict? Because apparently people are reviving that in the competitive scene.
That's competitive? Alright, you gotta show me that later when we're done recording.
Well, I haven't actually been looking into it, but I've been, based on the circles I follow online, I've been getting suggestions of like, hey, maybe you'd want to check this out. We're holding a tournament.
Okay, that's actually kind of amazing. But yeah, we're going with the Horse Girls.
Let's go.
Best indie game, Absalom, Ball X Pit. What the... Blueprints, Claire, Obscure, Expedition 33, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight. What is Ball
Okay.
XP? What is this?
I have not heard of the first two. The middle two we already talked about. Hades 2 and Silksong. I feel like they're just more of the same thing as the first, which I mean is good, but I don't really know if they've expanded anything notably.
Well, do we want to judge them on the qualities of being a good game in isolation, or do we hold them to a higher standard because there's something before?
I mean, a little bit of both, because it's just like if you just wanted to buy the game, then you would have just bought the first game, not
But what if you bought the first game, you liked it so much that you wished there was more of the same?
True. Greg makes a point. So Ball XP is a brick-breaking roguelite. So it's like Brick Breaker from the iPod back in the day, but as a roguelite. Apparently you gather hordes of enemies with ricocheting balls and gather the riches of the pit to expand your homestead, generate resources, and recruit unique heroes. It's, this is...
I don't know. I
Heroes.
it up.
Oh, no.
It's fine. I don't know. By the way, all three of these bottom ones are nominated for Game of the Year.
Well, I'll leave it to you.
Greg, what do you think? You haven't had a vote yet?
So, I am leaning slightly toward Clair Obscur. I think, based on what I've seen of Silksong, it does seem legitimately good. But I'm kind of with Daniel that we do expect... What's that?
That Clair Obscur is actually new.
Yeah, it's well, no, it's new and feels fresh. Silksong is very much a
Uh-oh. Greg?
It's Clair Obscur and Silksong, I feel, are pretty close, but Clair Obscur feels fresh. It feels like there was effort put into creating something truly new. Silksong, I'm kind of with Daniel in the idea of holding it a little bit to a higher standard. It's a good study in figuring out what you are good at and what works about what you're doing, and trying to refine that and do more of it. And that is definitely a way to make a very good game. But it is not necessarily the way to make something that would be referred to as best.
That is fair. Alright, so let's go with Clair Obscur then.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Best fighting game, 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2.
That's the...
Fatal Fury, Virtua Fighter 5. They're still making Virtua Fighter?
Apparently. The first one is the League of Legends fighting game that they made.
Okay, never heard of that.
I don't really care about any of these.
No. Do you want to give it to Fatal Fury? Because I feel like this is the only one that's new. Because Legacy Collection, isn't that just old Mortal Kombat games?
I don't know.
Right? Like it's
I
just
think
old
so.
games.
More or less.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is just like the original couple of Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, it's the games released between 1992 and 2003, so it's literally like 20 to 30-year-old games in a box. So
yeah, I'm
Fury's actually new.
Fatal Fury.
Yep. Next, we don't have Smash. Best family game: Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart, Sonic Racing Crossroads, and Split Fiction. Didn't Split Fiction get nominated last year?
I don't recall. But if we're talking about a game that you just play as a family-friendly thing, I would say Bonanza. If we're talking about a game that you actually play together, Sonic Racing
I would go with the game you played together. Yeah, this is just games that are like for families, where they're like family-friendly. Actually, I wouldn't say Split Fiction.
Sonic Racing.
I'm going with Sonic.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly why I'm ignoring Split Fiction.
Yeah, that makes no sense here. Like, this makes it... Like, I guess they put that here because co-op, you can play this with, like, your significant other. But, like, what the fuck? Like the others are like Donkey Kong and Lego.
Well, Split Fiction is for if you have one of those families.
Where you start... Oh, God.
Okay.
Great. Well,
anyway.
Sonic! We're going with Sonic. Alright, best action-adventure game. Death Stranding 2. Duh. Ghost of Yotoi is here. Hollow Knight Silksong, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction.
I still can't believe that they just made a game called And the Great Circle.
I mean, to be fair, that is in line with other Indiana Jones, like, movies. Like... It's like Indiana Jones and the Legend of the Crystal Skull, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Like, that's legit, like, normal for Indiana Jones.
But just the Great Circle. I know that Great Circles are a meaningful... Like, it's a meaningful term, like, when you're talking about geography, navigation stuff. But it just sounds like, well... How good is this circle? It's great enough for Indiana Jones.
Right,
no, I think the intention is the Great Circle is supposed to be some kind of like circular thing around the globe, where you could be like, oh,
we do
wow,
not have time to argue this.
Whatever, who cares? What do we want to go with?
Don't care.
Uh,
Maybe Ghost of Yotei.
Yep, let's give it to Ghost of Yotei, because I've heard that gameplay is actually really good. I haven't heard much about it.
I was going to say Ghost of Tsushima, but I think that's the wrong game.
That is the previous
game
in the series.
That is not the right game.
That is the older game. Best Action, Battlefield, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi.
I'm good to give it to Battlefield.
Yeah, I'm going with Battlefield. I heard Doom is... I saw Doom, and it is definitely a downgrade from Eternal. My god. They changed all of the different various melee animations down to just shield bash, like your Link.
Hooray.
Which, why? But yeah, Battlefield.
Their decisions are odd.
Yeah, I don't understand what they did. It's the same problem they had with the original Doom games, where Doom 1 and 2 were good, and then Doom 3 in the original Xbox was mid. Best score in music, Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei, Hades, and Silksong.
Can't note, because I haven't heard
the song of any of these. I'm sure it's
the only
all
one.
good.
Where's
the only one I really heard was Silksong.
Right?
So out of familiarity with exactly one of these, I'm gonna say Silksong.
All right, let's give Silksong music. I'm sure it has absolutely goated music anyway. Best performance. These are different performances. So we have 3 from Expedition 33,
Don't care.
Ghost of Yotei, Indiana Jones himself, and a character from Silent Hill F.
I don't know who these people are.
Charlie Cox is Daredevil from Marvel. Ben Starr I've heard of, but I don't remember what the fuck he's in. I don't know who this is.
And Jennifer English is English.
Sure.
Don't care. I don't know.
I'm giving it to Troy Baker. Fuck it. I like him. He sounds like Harrison Ford, but less annoyed with everything in the planet.
Low bar.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's hilarious. How he just doesn't give a shit. Best narrative, Expedition 33. Actually, this is the same fuck games.
Might as well do Expedition 33 for this one.
Okay, I'm down. Expedition 33. Congrats.
At worst, we could do Kingdom Come.
Well, we've already done this one for so many. Let's give it to Kingdom Come.
Just for variety.
Out of pity, yeah. Best multiplayer, Arc Raiders, Battlefield, Elden Ring, Night Rain. Fuck off. Peak, Split Fiction, Battlefield, 100%. Battlefield's been fantastic. Great game. I'm not playing Arc Raiders because I suck at extraction shooters. I wasn't even good at COD's extraction shooter, so fuck that. Best game direction. So this is like, how did they direct all of the performances and just how the game is going.
I've heard Slayers had pretty good one.
Yep. Let's go with Claire Obscure again. Fuck it.
Okay, next.
Best audio design. Battlefield, Claire Obscure.
Don't care.
Battlefield, congratulations, because it actually has really good audio design. My god.
Okay,
Best art direction. Do you want to give it Hades this time?
Yeah, I could give it to Hades.
Let's give art direction to Hades, because like the art style actually looks really great. Game of the year. Here's the big one. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Death Stranding.
I kind of want to give it to Bonanza just because that's the only one we
Bonanza
played.
was mid as shit. Hades. Hollow Knight Silksong, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Well, look, if we were giving it to the actual game of the year, we'd give it to Air Riders followed shortly.
Yeah, but Air Riders will be nominated next year for like multiplayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Air Riders chat doesn't even come out until Saturday, but it's already our game of the year.
We're gonna cop it out and say either Honkai Star Rail and Porteous Patch or Kirby Air Riders.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, you'll see our game of the year stuff next month when we do our end of the year discussion for all the movies, shows, and games we've watched. It's gonna be a fun one, but Bonanza was okay. I don't think it deserves to win.
All right, fine. What do you want to do then?
Just give it to Clair Obscur, because I mean that clearly was like just the game this year. Like, I think we picked some variety, but like, man, I don't think the Game Awards people picked much variety. Clair Obscur got nominated apparently 12 times.
Well, look, it could be worse.
That is true. They could have
be
nominated.
Last of Us.
They could have nominated Call of Duty Black Ops 7 for Game of the Year. That would have been something, because that game looks like
I'm expecting it to show up next year.
It'll be in multiplayer.
Anyway,
no one cares. But yeah, these are all our picks for the nominees of the Game of the Year. The Game Awards is about a month away, so we will be going and having a live stream like we usually do for the Game Awards. It should be fun and a mess, like it usually is, because the Game Awards is almost always a mess. It's 2 minutes of nominees, 5 minutes of ads. It's the same thing as like football. It's like, here's 2 minutes of content,
well, I mean, we're really
ad,
there
2 minutes of content, ad.
Aren't we usually there for the ads anyway?
Yeah, that's true, but I'm saying like actual ads like for Mountain Dew. Or like
well, they better come out with new DLC for Mountain Dew.
Did this come up with Mountain Dew like, I don't know, like orange flavor or something? Oh, no, that's already a thing.
Anyway, we gotta go.
But yeah, we're gonna see y'all later. This is our nominees. Goodbye. We're gonna go watch TV. Bye.